Is this supposed to be a dupe for the color wow? We're gonna talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome to Deal Distraction Diaries. I am Maggie and the dupes have been duping. I've got some Dior inspired jewelry. I've got some makeup that I'm gonna put head to head. Is it just the packaging that looks similar? Are these products actually considered being dupes, or are they complete garbage? Are they worth your cash, or are they trash? We're gonna talk about it. I'm going to put the color wow up against this shine that I found at the Five Below. This is the Cloud Coat Magical Mist and the Color Wow Dream Coat. I'm going to put the shine on one side, the Color Wow on the other side. They both are heat activated, so I have to blow dry my hair. My hair is still a little damp, so I'm going to get into it. We're going to find out, is this just another shiny bottle, or is it trash or worth your cash? Okay, so here it is. I do have some extra volume in my hair. I don't have any oils, no hairspray, no texture. It's just the two products. The shine is over on my right side and the color wow is on my left side. Okay, let's start with the shine. I got this from the Five Below. It's the Shine Cloud Coat Magical Mist. I actually like the sprayer on this one better than the color wow. Color, for whatever reason, every bottle I have gotten, this sprayer has always never been consistent. It kind of sometimes just spits, other times it sprays nice. So I prefer the sprayer on this one over the color wow. The instructions are shampoo, condition, towel dry, divide hair into sections, spray each section liberally, comb through, blow dry each section using tension. So you kind of pull your hair tight as you're blow drying it. Dryer heat required to activate the product. And then it's got the ingredients on it, water. The ingredients on these are similar. The first 3 ingredients are the same. There is dimethicone, which is a form of silicone. And I can tell, I'll talk about that in a second too. I don't see the dimethicone in the color wow though, but they do have similar ingredients. So I'm not a professional at blow drying my hair. My technique is probably not the greatest, but I do feel like I have more volume. I have more volume on both sides of my hair. I have very fine baby thin hair and it's flat. So it feels a little thicker than normal on this side, and I'm not mad at the body that I have. I do have to say though, at the bottom of my hair, I can tell that there is it's almost greasy or oily. I didn't blow dry the bottom of my hair as much as I did on the top. But the color wow also did the same thing. It almost looks like my hair is still wet, and the color wow one actually is worse if you compare the two sides. The color wow is actually, it's almost, it's strange. It's heavy. It's like I said, it looks like it's wet, kind of feels like it's wet. It feels oily, like it's going to make my hair really greasy really quick. Both sides did it, but I do think the shine didn't do it as much as the color wow. And then with the color wow, and the price difference on these are pretty significant. I'll pull up the color wow so I can give you the exact price. This is the color wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, magically transforms texture, amazing humidity proof powers. Says this is award winning. Shampoo, condition, towel dry hair, divide hair into sections, spray each section liberally, comb through, blow dry each section using tension, dryer heat required. So it says the same exact thing as the shine. Let me pull up how much I paid for the color wow, because there is definitely a price difference. This side feels a little thinner, maybe a little smoother, but I can run my hand through both sections. So there's no like stickiness to it. I don't like products that leave my hair sticky. So that is a major plus on for me. I personally, I don't know. I don't know if there's a big enough difference between the two products not to go for the shine. Seriously, I recommend the shine. I also recommend the Color Wow. They're both really good products. But if you're looking for a dupe, this dupe is worth your cash. It's not trash. This is a good dupe. At Ulta Beauty, this is $28. Walmart has a bottle for 12. It may be a smaller bottle than this. This is the bigger bottle. And the sprayer is different at the Walmart one. So that may be something you want to check out. That's probably what I will do because I don't like this sprayer. This one spit it, yeah. It's just every single time I've bought this, the sprayer, there's been an issue with the sprayer. So I highly recommend this dupe. 100%, I think this is actually a dupe and not just a lookalike or inspiration. This is a good dupe. While we're talking about Five Below, let's continue going on with the products from Five Below. I do have stuff from other stores, but let's get Five Below out of the way. Yeah, I saw this and I heard a rumor that this was inspired by Huda Beauty bronzer. I'm not sure about that one, but this is the W7 Honolulu bronzing powder. This is what it looks like. They did have a little tester on the shelf, and I did think it was going to be a little dark, but because of the texture, I was like, maybe I can make it work. So I did find one that was sealed. There was a lot that were open. That's one of the things about Five Below is that sometimes people are always put their hands on it. They're always opening things. So I always try to find one stuff that is closed. But it comes with this little brush. I mean, it's a cute brush. I don't know if it's something I would ever use, but it's really soft actually. And it's actually packed pretty thick, pretty densely. It's cute. I like the little pink on the tip of it, but don't know if I'll actually ever use it. It also has this plastic piece, so if you were to use the brush, you could keep the brush in here and it's not sitting on the product. It sits above it in this little plastic container. But there is the bronzer, and I know it looks a little dark. I actually have it on my forehead and I put a little bit on my eyelids. I wanted to keep my makeup simple right now. It's hot and I'm tired, so I just kept it simple. There's a cute little flower embossed in there. This is so creamy, and it's like a cream to powder. That is dark. But I put it on a brush. I put it on a big fluffy brush. The fluffier the brush, the less dense it's going to be. The denser the brush, the denser your makeup will be. So I put it on I just dipped my big fluffy brush in here. And then I dabbed it out on my hand and kind of blended it out on my brush. And this blended out so pretty. And I actually was able to make it work on for me. Like, it's actually, I feel like this is so pretty. There's a blurring effect to it. And I think this is a color that could work with a lot of different skin tones. There is a green undertone to it. So if you're olive toned, you have an olive undertone, I think it would be a good color. It's only a couple bucks. I don't know if it's long lasting. But I actually kind of like this. Even if I don't use it as a bronzer all the time, which I will actually use it as a bronzer, but I like it. I like it. I love the texture of it. It's just, I think this is a win. I think if this is a dupe or if it's inspired, I think this could be worth your cash and not trash. This may not be a dupe, but I found this I needed to restock and I saw this on the shelf, so I thought I'd give it a try. This is from the Spa Life. It's the Peachy Clean Micellar Water, Peach Infused Hyaluronic Acid and Ginseng Root. There is a slip to this one. It says it's bursting with energizing ginseng root, moisturizing, boosting hyaluronic acid, soothing peach extract to gently cleanse the day away while supercharging your complexion. Gently removes makeup, cleanses without stripping moisture, energizes and brightens your complexion. There's a few things in here I don't know if I love, but most of the ingredients are good. There is castor oil in here, so I think that could be where the slip comes from. I think it does remove makeup pretty well. I've only used it once or twice now, but I did like it. It got that bronzer off right away. Once it dries down, I'll show you, like, it kind of gives you a little bit of a sheen to your skin, but there is the bronzer, took it right off. I've talked about Sol de Janeiro before. I love that. It's one of my summer scents, and I stumbled upon these two products on the shelves at the Five Below. They had a couple other options. There was a pink one. I'm not sure what those were for, but I kind of figured by the name, it says Brazilian Caramel Dreams, that it was going to be a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro, which I do think it's trying to dupe. It's trying. In the bottle, it kind of smells like it. It's a little different. It almost has a smokier scent to it, or a muskier scent. In the bottle, it smells like it, but when I sprayed it on my body, when the boyfriend walked in the house, he says it smells like suntan lotion. And now that it's kind of dried down, it does kind of smell like that a little bit. It's not a bad smell. It's not long lasting. I also noticed that the top of this one does leak if it's laying down. It's not a bad scent. It's not long lasting. I do find the smell enjoyable. I don't know if I wouldn't buy this again. I would say this is trash and not worth your cash just because it's not long lasting. I have other scents that I have found that are actually just either around the same price that are long lasting and I enjoy more. So I don't think I would spend the money again on that one. This is from Scent X Secret. They also had to go with it the Brazilian Cream Dreams Body Butter. This also smells very much like the Sol de Janeiro. It's very faint. It's not strong. When I do wear Sol de Janeiro, my boyfriend says I smell like a cookie. So he says I smell like suntan lotion when I wore this stuff. So that tells you that there's definitely a difference. I do think this smells, I think this smells closer to the Boom Boom Cream than the spray does. This is thick. This is a very thick cream. I think it feels nice on the skin. I don't even know if layering the cream on and putting the body mist on would make it long lasting. It does smell pretty similar. It dries down so fast and the smell disappears pretty quick. It feels nice on the skin. There's no way I'm going to be able to read the ingredients list on this one. There's alcohol in this. I did read that. There is silicone, the dimethicone, again, in this spray. That could be where some of the slip comes down. It feels, it absorbs in your skin pretty quickly. I already have my favorite beef tallow and frankincense oil on, so that could be keeping it from penetrating all the way. It's got cocoa butter in it, shea butter. So it's got, you know, some good ingredients in it. It's just not, I can still smell it. So this might be more worth your cash than the spray. And I do think this smells more like the original Sol de Janeiro. I was just looking, and what I think is that this Honolulu may be a dupe for this Benefit Hoola bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. It looks very similar. There's no mirror in the other one, but I am wondering if that's actually what inspired the W7 Honolulu bronzer. And this Hoola from Benefit is $36. We are going to test and compare the Wonderskin to what's in this bag. I found this on Shein. I was actually really surprised how much the advertisement on this Ali Obala. Can you see that? Look how similar, if you've ever seen the Wonderskin lip stains, that looks so much like their advertisement. I got the dupe in number 7, which is the Romance. There's only 4 colors of this one, Wonderskin, and this one was $9.90. There was no shipping charge or anything to it. And the Wonderskin, they look very similar. I'll have to open it up and we'll test it out. But the Wonderskin Wonder Blading All Day Lip Stain is $14.67, and they have a ton of different shades. I've got 2 of the Wonderskin shades. I've got Lovely and, man, I cannot read this stuff. Whimsy or Whimsical. And we're going to test it out. I'm going to put, if you've never seen the Wonderskin lip stain, it is a blue formula. You put it on your lip. I find I have to put it on kind of thick. They don't peel, but I do, you let them sit, you let them dry down. I like lip stains. They don't travel the way lip liner and lipsticks do when you have textured lips. So I do like a lip stain. I think you do have to exfoliate your lips really well. I think if the better you're exfoliated, the better the longer that they're going to last. I find I can get a good 3-4 hours out of these. They claim to last even longer. Maybe it's just my lips, but this is the Whimsical color that we're going to try. And then this is the number 7 from the Ali Obala. Let's test it out. I wish I had the box. I think the box was even silver. I think this is not just inspired, but definitely saying, hey, this is a dupe. It even has an M instead of a W. I think the Wonderskin had a W on their box. Yeah, we'll see. It's right here on, yeah. This is definitely saying, hey, I'm duping. I don't think there's anything wrong with duping products. What I don't like is when they steal pictures from the actual true brand and then use it as if it's their own. I find that to be really misleading. But this is obvious. This is an obvious saying, hey, we are duping, we are taking your packaging, and we are doing what we want to do. And I don't know the laws behind how all that works. The dupe one is a little thinner. This one, the true Wonderskin, is a little bit of a thicker bottle. But let's see if this is also blue. It is blue. I'll put it over on this side of my hand. So there is a color difference. This is just blue, and there's almost a purple to it. I wonder if that's the actual color of the stain that I'm seeing. I think this blue is actually really pretty. I kind of like it. I'm going to let these dry down. We're going to see if the dupe is worth your cash or if it's trash. I'm curious. I need to do a wear test on the dupe so I can let you know. Yeah, that's definitely saying, hey, I'm trying to be you. This is another product that is saying, I want to be you. This is from the USHA brand. It's the Butter Melt Blush. I've never tried the NYX Butter Melt bronzer. I said blush. Yeah, this says blush, but usually it's the bronzer. The NYX is the bronzer. The packaging is the same shape, even says buttermelt on it. I mean, on the top it is saying, you know, I'm not NYX, but I want to look like you. I don't know. I can't compare the formulas. I'm actually having a hard time opening this one. There it is. You can tell where I've swatched it, where I've ran my finger over it. It kind of, yeah, it got shiny. Let's run it down the middle. That actually feels pretty nice. That could be a bronzer color or a pretty blush. It's kind of a neutral color, so I think it could be used for either one. It's not like a bright pink, like it's very peachy in person. It looks a little browner on camera. It feels buttery. It feels silky. It feels actually really nice. Yeah, it blended out pretty well. I mean, again, I just used my finger, but I think it's pretty. There's no sparkle to it. It's very matte. The dupe one is drying down faster than the actual Wonderskin. And you don't want to talk when you put these lip stains on because you will kind of mess it up. It's kind of hard sometimes to put them on consistently, like the formula, the same thickness all the way through, but we are about to find out. I'm curious. I want to see if I, put this through a wear test to find out if it's actually worth your cash or is it trash. I do think it's a pretty color. That might be a nice blush, something that I would be happy to wear. I'm more into the natural colors over, like really bright pinks and stuff. So we'll see. Or I could not help myself. I have not tried them. I haven't tried Rhode either, but when I saw these, I was, because I've heard all about the Rhode shape tape, or no, what is it? The Rhode liners that people were happy with. Some people were breaking out from them, and I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh. I originally got them from Shein, but they are also, you can get them from the TikTok shop. But let's pull one out. This is the Page Fine Peptide Lip Shape, the contouring lip shaper. So these aren't necessarily lip liners. They're meant to contour your lip. I think these are all brown colors. I mean, doesn't this look like the Rhode? I'll pull a picture up so you can see what the Rhode looks like. But there was rumors of people getting, breaking out, being allergic to some of the ingredients that were in the Rhode. That looks like this. I think there's even a double end. This also has a double end. I guess there's like a plastic piece on the actual Rhode one. We'll open it up, but it looks so similar. The box, the lip itself, the packaging on the lipstick or lip liner. It looks so, I mean, it looks like the same exact packaging. Now, because there's so many dupes and the packaging is so similar, it makes me wonder if the real brands, higher name brands, actually have to like charge as much as they do. Oh my gosh, it is the same little thing. This is supposed to clean up around your lips. It's like this little silicone, like little knob. People weren't happy about it. They said either don't add it and charge so much because the Rhode ones are expensive. This says that it's $18.45, and I paid $9 for 4 of them. You're paying $18 for 1. But let's swatch it. Let's see. I think these are all more of browner tones. This almost looks like it has a bit of a purple undertone. It is almost, yeah, it has a purpley brown. It's kind of pretty. I haven't worn these. I don't know what the wear test or how long they work with. This one is the number 10 spin. We're just going to go through all 4 of them real quick. Again, they all look so, sorry, my hand was in the way. I mean, they look like, even the boxes look the same. The ingredients are on the back. I wonder if it has the same ingredient that the Rhode had that was making people irritated. I'll have to do some investigating on that. I should have before I started this video, but I was really originally just doing, dupes. But that's kind of important, actually. I don't want to recommend for anyone to get these, and I guess I guess what I could say is just do your own research before you purchase anything like this. But I will link what I can again. And ooh, I like this brown one. This is pretty. They feel silky. They feel a little waxy as well. This is Flex number 9. After I've swatched them all, we'll decide what color I'll put on my lips. Where, oh yeah, I put it back in the box. This one is Mauve, color 11. I feel like my hair is still, doesn't feel like it's getting oily. My hair can get oily really quick. I think it's holding up its volume pretty well. And I am well aware that my hair needs to be dyed. I was afraid to go because I'm going dark, and I'm also doing it myself. And this time I'm not just doing a box. I'm also I'm adding the developer and the things to it. So I'm a little nervous, but I am ready. I'm ready. I think now it's just finding time to do it. But my hair is, yeah, it's looking rough. I also am desperate for a haircut. This one is that darker. It's almost a black. That looks black. If you're a fan of black lip liner, why not? This one is Twist in number 5. We only have a couple more products to get through, and we still need to check out the Wonderskin and the, what is it called? The Dupe. Oh, this is a pretty, this is not, okay. Yeah, that is a neutral tone brown. So we have a purpley brown, a true dark brown. I would say we have a black, and then a neutral light brown. Let's try. I'm just going to throw it on, see how long it lasts. It's very creamy. It glides on so well. If you know Nikki LaRose, she's a makeup artist. She's amazing. I get a lot of really good tips from her. But she likes to contour the top of her lips and the bottom of her lips, and then she does like the rest of her makeup just to add some definition. So this could be something that you could use for something like that, but she'll use just a true contour stick underneath her lips. They actually feel really nice on the lips. This might not be my color, but it feels pretty nice. Let's see how long lasting it is. Alrighty. There's that. I actually just realized that we're down to our last bag. Our last dupe. Yeah, and this is heavy. This bag is heavy. I found this on Shein. Oh, I forgot about this. This, I'll give you a little sneak peek, but this is going to go in the next Shein haul. But I don't know. Can you tell? Can you see the little hands on that? We're going to save this. We'll get into that next time. But this has got weight to it. I was actually kind of surprised when I saw this. My last Shein haul, I did kind of a whole little theme of 4-leaf clover jewelry, and if you know Van Cleef, and I kind of went back because I'm getting back on my themes, and I saw this and I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. I like it. It's bold, it's big, it's got the double D's on it. This one is the bracelet. Stainless steel. It also comes in gold, so it doesn't matter what your style is. But this feels heavy. This feels weighty. This feels pretty well made. It just has a lobster claw clasp on here. Let's see if I can throw it on real quick so you can get a visual. There is an extender on it too, so if you have a bigger wrist, you have room. Yeah, I think this is, I'm actually really impressed. It's not flimsy, it's solid. I like stainless steel. Stainless steel lasts a long time. I did just notice that the D's are really shiny on one side and then a little duller on the other side, but both are finished really well. There's no sharp spots on it. It's pretty. And it also came with this necklace. I was going to pull up. So if you know the double D's, it's like a dupe for Dior. I'm looking at my phone right now, trying to pull this up so you can see the true version of this. This is kind of what it's duping. It's not 100%. It doesn't have the little gaps in the D's, but it's inspired by it. And it also comes with the necklace. It is also shiny. This one is shiny on both sides. Oh, this is shiny on both sides. It was just the way I looked at it funny. The bracelet is shiny on both sides. That's my mistake. But this guy is heavy. It feels substantial. There's an extender on this one as well. Another lobster claw clasp. Hopefully this is still in stock. If anything is out of stock, I will do my best to at least put the name up. So if you're interested in it, and a lot of times with Shein, Temu, like, you know, marketplaces like that, when things go out of stock, a lot of times they do come back. So if you can't find it this time, maybe next time you can find it. I find that to happen quite often. There's stuff that I bought a year ago that is still coming in and out of stock today. So if you can't find it today, you know, always keep your eye out for it. I will link the things that I can down in the description box, but let's see if these are still in stock. There it is in the gold. This is the one from Shein. Oh, okay, so you can get it in, you can get just the necklace, you could get just the bracelet, or you can get it in the set. The set right now is $793 in the silver, and then in the gold it is $732. But if you wanted just the bracelet or if you wanted just the necklace, you could do that. That's kind of nice. And there it is. That's you can feel that. That's heavy around the neck. That feels like substantial. I don't know. I may have twisted up the chain. I can fix that later. Yeah, I twisted up the chain. But there we are. Let's check out the Wonderskin and the dupe for it. They both are dried down. Well, I guess it does peel a little bit because I've left it on for so long. I'm just going to wipe it. There is the whimsical color from Wonderskin. This one is harder. Oh, there we go. It just took a little bit of some manipulating. On the dupe one, it is a little harder to get off than the Wonderskin. Not difficult though. The color's a little different, but I mean, this does look a little browner in the camera. This looks a little more of a rosy tone. That looks, yeah, a little browner, a little darker. I'm going to leave these on my hands just to see if they are long lasting. Like I said, I do have oil all over my beef towel and frankincense oil all over my hands, so it may make it wear off a little quicker, but I'm going to do a whole like little wear test, and I will leave what happens, or yeah, I'll leave what happens pinned down in the comments so you know my thoughts on that. And I think I am liking the way the Paige Vine dupes for the road feel on my lips. I'm not having any irritation. I think one of the ingredients that caused irritation from the road was a cosmetic type or serum or something that was beneficial to wear, and it was something that you could become allergic to, or you were allergic to. I don't know all the lore of it. Just do your own research. I will have everything linked down in the description box, but I am liking the way that feels. And that blush, this, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like this Honolulu, the W7. I like it. I say overall, this video is worth your cash and not trash. There's only one thing that for me, is I would say this. That would be the only one I would say trash and not worth your cash. But overall, I think these dupes were a lot of fun. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you for sticking with me and spending time with me. I truly appreciate you. I've been developing some really beautiful friendships and I am loving it. So please make sure that you're subscribed. Ring the notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Leave your comment. What are your thoughts on people duping other people's brands and products? Do you have a thought or opinion? I'd like to hear it. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. I will have other content creators pinned down in the description box so you could go check them out. And I want to say, yeah, don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.
Hello everyone, check this lip color out. I am doing a wear test today. It's going to be a hot one. It's going to be like 99 degrees and the humidity is going to be something like in the 80s. So we thought it was a good opportunity just to do a wear test on these. On my eyelids, I am just using the W7 Honolulu, the bronzer as an eyeshadow. It's actually really pretty and I love the texture of it. And I'm also doing the wear test. This is drying down. It's starting to crack a little bit. I think it's time to take it off, but the Alibaba dupe for the Wonderskin, yeah, I'm gonna do a wear test. I'll come back in and give you what my final thoughts on it. And I also forgot to mention how good this Peachy Clean actually smells. It smells delicious. It smells like a not synthetic peach, but a very fresh peach. And the scent kind of lasts a little while. It's a pleasant smell. It's not overpowering. I really actually kind of enjoy it. So, okay, I'll see you guys at the end of the day and I'll give you an update on my lips. Please forgive the way I look. This is me after 8 hours in a dirty, very, very hot shop. I wanted to give an update on the Honolulu bronzer, and I think it faded a little bit. It didn't crease much, it just faded. I mean, I sweat today. It was extremely hot, extremely humid. I really actually like this stuff. 100% worth your cash. And then I wanted to give an update on the dupe for the Wonderskin. I still have some. This is after 8 hours of wear. I still have like a little bit of a liner. And I still have a little bit of color. My lips aren't as pale as normal. It did kind of turn a fluorescent pink at some point in the day. It wasn't awful. It's not my color, but it wasn't awful. And you guys, I completely forgot. I walked into Michael's because I wanted to see the newest Halloween line, and I am loving it. Anyways, back to this. I forgot I was wearing it because it feels good on your lips. It doesn't dry your lips out at all. I completely forgot I walked into the store looking crazy. So, I mean, I think that the dupe is worth your cash. Ross is right next door to Michael's, and I stopped in there and I found this Clarins, this lip oil balm. This was $16. This is usually like $30. This is a really good brand. I love this brand. It's expensive. That's why I don't really talk about it, but they use a lot of plant extracts in their serums. They did have the double wear serum, which is my favorite, but it was the same price that you pay everywhere else. So that wasn't a deal, but this was $16. They had the face wash and a few other things, so don't sleep on Ross either. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update, and I think pretty much everything is worth your cash. Not trash, except for that spray. One last thing, I need to give a big shout out. There is a massive collab happening on August 2nd. There's 25 content creators all getting together and doing all things dupes. There is the Quirky Cauldron, the Loving Klutz, Tina's House, Onyx Moon, Angel Mama. There's going to be amazing content creators involved in this collab, so please go check it out. This video is not part of the collab. The timing is just there. I want to give a shout out. Some of my friends are in it. Some really amazing content creators are in it. And I have no doubt that they are going to find some really good dupes. So keep your eye out on August 2nd. And you know what? I think that is it. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you on the next one.